Theo.
Yeah, good morning or good
Good.
evening.
It's
Mhm.
my afternoon. It's not that bad. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, 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 good. Just arriving from work.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome. We didn't meet last week. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been more than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been more than 2 weeks. We didn't meet last week. We didn't meet the week before that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what updates do you have for me? What?
What updates I have? I have not updated my tracker, but I've been doing the liking, commenting, into the my ideal clients.
Mhm.
And I have the webinar already ready. I have not filmed it. I want to film it tonight.
Okay, so
And
webinar will be filmed tonight.
yes, yes, I'll film the webinar tonight.
Okay. Yeah, are you doing it live?
Yes, I want to do a live, but I want to record it first for me, just to go through it, you know, to get comfortable with the presentation. So I have the slides, I have everything. Yeah.
So you're just gonna film it by yourself first.
Yes.
Do you plan to have a live audience eventually with it?
Yes,
When?
yes. Well, this is one of the things, right? I was thinking if I recorded and just recorded it and then do other webinars to bring people into the platform, would that be better?
Yeah. So this one you want to film is for the start here.
This one yes. So this is the one that you have the income, right? That you have the first module that is like overall,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then one module for each of the components to explain. Does that make sense?
Is there one module for each of the
Yeah, so you know how you have in the platform, you
mm-hmm.
have the income. Let me have a look.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you have one module that is like the first part, that is
Mm-hmm.
like overall.
Yeah.
And then when you go to part two, the momentum machine,
Mm-hmm.
you have different. I can see it's different. Okay, maybe I did it wrong. Let me just have a look. Yeah, see how you have a part one, the business breakthrough. It says
Mm-hmm.
idea to income, and then you have a start here, a step two, a step three, a step four, like
Mm-hmm.
you talk about each of the components. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. It's just chopping it up into smaller parts. So well, that's
Yes,
what I wanted to be clear, like, because it's those ones are not long. They're like
yes, no.
10 minutes ish.
Uh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, you cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was saying, if you check the way it's structured, they are broken down into fewer minutes. It's not like it's the full thing where, okay, 1 hour. Like the idea is, if you check the business breakthrough, like it's chopped into, you see, okay, the first one is long, is 18 minutes. You see 11, 6, and like that. So
Mhm.
it just breaks that down to introduce people into the community and what we're doing here. So that's the one you say you're filming now, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. It's all right to do that by yourself, and then
hmm
doing with the live audience is fine, but I mean, you can still do it by yourself because that's the one that goes to the community. So that makes sense.
Yes. And then what I was thinking is to create a webinar where I do with people with a topic that is related to my offer. You
Yes.
know,
Yes.
maybe talk about I don't know why, maybe to talk about the link between autoimmune disease and metabolism, or, or just explain how I reverse my autoimmune disease.
Yes. Yeah.
Or, like different topics that are around to see what people get interested in and start bringing people to the community.
Yes.
So my plan, those webinars will be like the lead magnet, or well, not the lead magnet, but it will be a way to bring people into the community.
Yeah. How many people do you have in your community now?
How many I have? Nobody. I have not invited anybody because I don't have the things. I just need to do this recording, and then everything will be set up.
Okay. So do you have
Yeah.
a magnet for them?
Sorry?
Do you have a lead magnet for them, the people you're inviting to your community?
So I was thinking to do the webinars, but also do I forgot what is I planned something. Let me just have a look. I plan I plan a couple of things. One is let me see. One is reset, the fastest way to reset the hormones.
Mhm.
That's the main thing that I was thinking. And yeah, so that's it. Because my other question that I have is with the lead magnet. So if I do something like I don't know, let's say a guide to do something right on the health,
Mhm.
did you put that in the community, or do you send them that and then invite them to the community?
So you could do both.
Okay.
You could do both. This is the thing. The lead magnet can be the attraction tool. You put it out, they get it at the end. The next invite is to the community. But then
Mhm.
inside of the lead magnets, you have a page that can also talk about your community. So even
Okay.
if they are not in your community yet, they still come to the community. But then you also have it inside the community so that others who just join can take advantage of it as well. So that's basically what it is.
Okay. Okay.
So you
Um,
said something about how to reset your metabolism. Is that what you said?
yeah.
So
The hormone.
the hormone, sorry. Okay.
Mhm.
So why would someone want to reset their hormones?
Why will somebody? Because there is a lot of problems with the hormones, especially when people, well, women are in the menopause, with the weight and all the issues like hot flushes, and that all of that is linked to the hormones being out of whack because of the changes in the body.
Okay. So why I'm asking that is now the way the communication is supposed to work is you need to get into their heads. What
Hmm.
conversation are they having with themselves? Is the average
Hmm.
woman just thinking, "Oh, I need to reset my hormones"?
Hmm.
That's what you get to think of. Maybe some people have thought about that, they've gotten to that place, but like, what is the main conversation they are having? What are they looking for? I
Hmm.
don't
Okay.
think that a great deal of the women who are still new to what you're doing are just sitting around thinking, oh, I need to reset my hormones. There's a
Hmm.
challenge that they're experiencing. There's something they're looking for. So what is that thing? That's what I want us to look at.
Okay. Okay. So when I invite people, so if, for example, I'm just confused. So would you say that I need to write like an invitation, a post, or a message that I can send to the people that I have been connecting with
Mm-hmm.
around the pain points, that can be unable to lose the weight, or putting some weight, since the hormonal change. I mean, no, not the hormonal, but with the menopause, for example, or having low energy. Yeah,
Yes, those are the things you
Abi.
highlight. Yes, those are the things you highlight. So now the thing about knowing those pain points and the trigger buttons, all those triggers that they have, is those are things that form your conversation. Those are the things that should be touched on in your lead
Mm-hmm,
magnet. In your
mm-hmm,
message, you can talk about like, oh, the weight gain due to hormonal imbalance. You can talk about the stress from it, the emotional instability, all of the different things in between. Those are the things that end up forming your content when you're putting
mm-hmm,
out or your email when you're putting out stuff because oh, this one resonates today, this one may not. So, but you
mm-hmm.
those are the different hooks that you throw out. But yeah, the main thing is why I'm saying coming back to the conversation is customers would buy when they believe you understand them. You know
Mm-hmm.
what's going on with them and you have the solution that they're looking for. That's why they'll buy from you. So it's
Mm-hmm.
important to come back to the actual thing. Okay, what are they looking for? What challenge are they experiencing? What solution can you provide them? That's what we get to look at. That's where the focus point should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm just taking notes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So then, all right. So maybe I'll need to review then the name of that lead magnet. Maybe. Um, yeah. Okay.
So that's what I want you looking at. But the main thing is moving with speed and like how do you get more people? So I like the fact you're making your video today. After you
Mm-hmm.
make the video, the next thing is to start inviting people. Now,
Mm-hmm.
this is the thing. I'm also building my community right now. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to also implement the things I'm sharing with every one of you. So like I'm gonna be reporting actual numbers. Besides what we did for school, for Community Creators Club, I'm doing my thing that's centered on Africans. So like I'm building all of that together. Now I'm showing
Mm-hmm.
you this is the structure. So I'm putting it from scratch now to show you this is what we're doing. This is how it is. This is what we teach in the community. I'm implementing it here as well. So you can see that these are the numbers you can expect. You get this
Mm-hmm.
number of people, you have these tickets that they get to buy, and then you go through it. So that's where I want you focused on. Now, I want to go back. How ready is your offer?
My offer is like what how ready is for me to talk about the offer?
Yes, and pitch it.
Yes. So yes, I'm ready. I had a conversation with somebody last week. I need to follow up. Yes, but basically I sent my offer and all the information to her after our conversation.
Okay.
So I am ready. I feel confident on that one. Now, I have not built anything on a school yet because we said that we'll build as I have people,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I was thinking if because I would like to do like a boot camp, no, not call it boot camp because that's well maybe in health to try to bring a group of people, at the same time to start with them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I normally have done, or in the past I have done one-on-ones, but I want to do a group coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So to have a cohort, to have a group to start with.
Okay. How
Yeah.
long, how long will it be?
How long is 12 weeks?
Okay, 12 weeks. Okay. And how much did you
So,
put one for?
sorry, how much?
Yeah, how much is it?
It's 12, no, sorry. It's, yeah, 1290.
Hmm?
And I have some upsells because this is just the group coaching, but
Did
I
you say
have upsells.
12.90?
Sorry,
Did you say 12.90?
it's too cheap.
No, it's just a different number. I haven't heard people price things like that. So like that's what I'm like, okay.
Why?
You always hear 1497 or 997 or 697 or 2K. Those things like 1290. Why, how did you come up with that number?
I just came up with a number, but maybe 1497 sounds better. Yeah, like 1500. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So let's do 1500. But
So,
I will need to do so. So if I want to have, let's say that I want to have 10 people, right? At least
mhm.
in this. So I will need to start promoting this as soon as possible as well. I need to put this. This is what I always have been stuck. What do I do? Do I put a date to start? How much time do I need to promote it and to invite people?
So,
What would you do? If I put it like a start in 3 weeks, or how
mhm.
would you do it?
So if you, I mean, time constraint can help a whole lot to increase the speed
Hmm.
that we execute on these things. So, which is a good thing. Now,
Hmm.
and I say this because when you look at this thing now, let's say you want to fix a date and say you want to launch on the 15th of
Hmm.
next month, which is 3 weeks away. Now,
Hmm.
gives you the time crunch. You're like, okay, I want to get 20 people inside this community for 1500. That gives me 30K. So how do I
Hmm.
get people in as soon as possible? 20
Hmm.
people, it means, okay, put a number to it. You want to be done with your community build today. You want to make sure that video is done, is ready. Tomorrow you start the conversations. You're inviting people to a community. You're telling them you're launching this program on here, but this is the pre-launch price. So and they
Hmm.
get the pre-launch price for 1500, you launch it to 2K. But
Hmm.
like, I mean, they see the value is going to be way more than that, obviously, but this is the launch price. So once you launch the program, this is the price. They are getting early bird access. You show them what it is. So you start that conversation. So
Hmm.
this week, you prioritize getting 10 people to see your offer. Out of 10 people, you should get at least one or two of them to say yes. The next week, you get another batch. So you're getting this thing, and then you can do a webinar to bring more people to your offer. This is what it is, and you put that there.
Hmm.
Once you get more people in, you know that, okay, these are people are seeing your stuff, they've gone through this thing, they are there. Now you're heavy on promotion by your second week. By the third week, you're doing the formal. We're launching next week. This is what it is. This is what you get. This is this. You get a whole lot more people to see your stuff. Now that's where you're doing a lot more webinars, you're doing activities, a lot more conversations, and then
Hmm.
you're because you want to do it based on the cohort,
Yeah.
you can now whatever number you get, you now push on. So that week of sign up you can now do that's basically going to be fourth week of promotion. But that fourth week of promotion, the last week of promotion for this cohort, you promote it as last minute sign up. So everybody, even before the start of the program, everyone who signs up, you tell them to make a post why they signed up, what they're looking
Hmm.
to. Just like you saw Sandra's post, things like that. You
Hmm.
get them to post
Yeah.
about it. And like, okay, let's get more people in.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
you push on you push on that.
Hmm.
People are saying that okay, more people are joining. So the two parts of what you'll be playing is actually three parts. So one is get more people into your community. You want to shoot
Hmm.
for even if you can get 1,000 people inside your community in the next three,
Hmm.
4 weeks. That's what you should aim at. That's number one.
Hmm.
Number two is get more of them to see the offer, whether it's on a call with you or it's the webinar or a VSL. You want more people to see your offer. Then the
Hmm.
third part is getting them to see the social proof. So the moment someone buys, you're posting about it. The moment someone
Hmm.
joins, you're posting about it. And then
Hmm.
you get them to post, not you directly. So you get them to post about it. So more people see that, okay, people are buying this thing. People are taking this action. This is what it is. So
Mhm.
that's where you're looking at going through this thing, getting them to see more things. So those are the three parts of the game you'll be playing in general. More people in your
Mhm.
community, more people to see your offer, more people to believe in it because they are seeing a lot more social proof. And that's it. Now, when you now launch, after you launch this thing, the next part of it, you can now focus on the FOMO. So you're posting about it, the results people are experiencing in the program, the things you're
Mhm.
talking about. Like, so you start throwing out more hooks and getting them to join a wait list for the next cohort. So
Mhm.
getting more people to show interest, you do that 1 week of promotion, or rather 1 day of promotion, you talk about it. The other activities are just showing the experience people are having, and then another is just supporting people inside of it. So that's the game you'll be playing for it. Now, if you want to open up the next one in the next month, you would have people that will be ready. You open up another batch, get another 10, 15 people in. And then
Mhm.
eventually you can decide to transition into a rolling admission thing.
Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Okay. 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 And I was going to say, so all right. So 4 weeks. Yeah. All right then. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. What else? I'm just thinking. So in the promotion, right? Because I'll be doing la promoting um the community and promoting also the offer.
Yes. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yes.
And maybe a webinar. So there's a lot of things going on.
Yes. Yes.
How would you do it so it doesn't feel like just selling things? Or
Okay.
maybe it doesn't matter.
So now here's the thing. Here's the thing. The offer is back end conversation. So for example, what you're promoting is what you can do for people, the results you can help those women achieve. That's what you're promoting. Now, when you start the conversation, the first thing is get them into your community. Now,
Hmm.
there's a percentage of them that will be hot. Now, those
Hmm.
are the people you can now talk to about your offer.
Hmm.
Then
Okay.
the ones that are warm or cold, those are the ones that are majorly going to be in your community, and there's the nurture process.
Hmm.
So there's that
Hmm.
nurture process you go through. They see more stuff from you. They see more stuff in the community. They see more content, and then they need more time to convert. Those are the ones they
Hmm.
now usually look at the market. The market can tell you 3 to 5%. I like to put on 5%, and I can get 5% of the people who see your offer to say yes. Those are the hot market. Minimum is like 3%, but like I like five. So you can aim
Hmm.
for 5% to say yes to your offer, to say, okay, I'm interested in this thing. I call those ones the now buyers. Those are the hot people. They are looking
Hmm.
for a solution now. They need answers now. They are the right people. Now, another 15 to 25% are, I like 15%, are the one buyers. Now, those are the later buyers.
Hmm.
Those are the soon buyers. The soon buyers are like, okay, they've seen your stuff, they could be interested, or they need more information, or they're figuring out stuff. Those soon
Hmm.
buyers would buy soon. They can buy anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, and maybe
Hmm.
like a month or two at most. They would
Hmm.
buy. They would buy soon because they just need more information or a few things to align. They are under the category of the soon buyers. Now,
Hmm.
the later buyers, and that's like I would like to put them 15% of the market. Then
Hmm.
you now have the later buyers, the ones that can take anywhere from a couple of months to a few years to convert. So
Hmm.
those are the people you put in those categories. So you
Hmm.
go through that thing and you expect like at least like you should be doing like 20% of the people who come into your community to become
Hmm.
customers. So which means now you're aiming for 100 people inside. You're looking for 20 people. But now all the different things that will help you increase the number is your nurture process. So your
Hmm.
main conversation in your front end funnel, that's your social media, your WhatsApp, your emails, is the results you can get people, what you're inviting them to, what you're inviting them to connect with, what you're inviting them to experience. That's the result. That's the promise. That's the so what you do in this case, you sell the destination. I want to travel to this place. I want to take you to this place. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Now, that triggers a conversation. When it
Yeah.
triggers the conversation, you can now tell them, oh, yeah, to start the process, join my community. You know more
Mhm.
about this thing where we can get you. Now, when you join the community, the things you get to put in place. One of the things I like to recommend first is to get them to fill a quick survey.
Mhm.
Anyhow you want to call it. A survey may sound markety, but like come up with a different name for it. Like, okay, quick onboarding form or community membership form, whatever you want to call it. Come up with your thing. Now, the idea for that form is to get them to give you information. Now,
Mhm.
it's also to get them to think of what they are going through. It could be
Mhm.
yes, you could call it an assessment form.
Mhm.
So self-assessment form. So they self-assess themselves or what is going on. They do the self-assessment. Okay, this is what they're experiencing. This is what they're looking for. What have they tried? I mean, use GPT to come up with amazing questions.
Mhm.
So it comes up with those questions. It gets to ask them, and then they reflect on where they are, the solution they're looking for, and all the things in between.
Mhm.
Once you
Mhm.
you have that in place, it's easier for it's easier for them to say, okay, now the thing I like about the form is it opens them up to think about certain things they haven't thought about. When you ask the right questions, they now
Yeah.
realize,
Mhm.
okay, this is what I'm really experiencing. And at the
Mhm.
same time, it makes them feel a little bit naked. They're like, oh, I've given her a lot of things about me. I've told her a lot of things about me. I've exposed a lot of things about me. They're like, okay, now show me that I can trust you. That's the
Mhm.
first part of it. Now, that's where after they fill out the form, you touch base with them and connect with them, and then, oh, this is, yeah, hey, you make them still feel good about being in your community,
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
answers they're looking for and all. So it locks in that trust factor. It locks in that emotional connection to like, okay, is
Mhm.
what we're doing here. So once you have that in place, now the ones that are hot, based on you can ask that question at the end if it's something they are looking for, that you're launching this program to help them, and that can be your last question. If there's something they are interested in or they like, so if they're interested, if you see the form that I feel like the way I asked it's just three options. Are you interested in the one-on-one? Yes, you are. Or probably, but you need some more information. Or the no, you're just here for a quick session. So you can put it as, oh, if they're interested in that coaching, in the coaching and the group support and all that. Second could be, oh, maybe, yeah, they could be interested, but they want more information. And then the
Mhm.
third is no, they're just here to learn for free and all. Now, it'll help you filter where to put your energy.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's basically it.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that's so this would you do it like in a Survey Monkey or something like that? So I give the answers. How would you implement this?
Google form.
Google. I always forget about Google's tools. I don't know why. I always forget. Okay, Google Form.
A quick Google
I don't
form.
know why. I don't know. It's not in my head. Okay, Google Form. Okay, perfect. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. And also, I think that will give me information about what topics to address inside of the community, depending on, what are they looking for and
You get
all
it.
of that.
You get
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
have I have a client who did that with, I mean, we did that with her community. The form they filled when they joined, all of the questions they answered and all that. It helped us know that, okay, these are the people here. This is what they're looking for. And then it will
Mhm.
shape the kind of content to create. So that's
Mhm.
that's that's why.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So I'll do the webinar and then start talking about, yeah, as you said, I like that. What you said, sell the destination
Yeah.
and invite people. Okay. Um, I was going to ask you something. Now, the lead magnet. So I guess I can change it, right? Like different lead magnets. How often would you suggest to change the lead magnet?
So for me,
Like, or when do you change it?
so for me now, I don't recommend changing the lead magnet first.
Mhm,
Is why? Because a lead magnet is supposed to achieve a couple of things. Number one, introduce your framework to them.
mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
supposed to introduce your framework to them, which is your unique process. This is what you do. This is why it's important and all. That's the introduction. So
Mhm,
number two, it's supposed to convince them that this process is the thing that they've been looking for. It's the
mhm,
next invention since sliced bread. So that's
mhm,
what you want them to see after getting your lead magnet. The third
mhm,
part of your lead magnet is for them to see that you're the best person to
mhm,
deliver this thing to them.
mhm,
The process has been introduced. They've been sold on the process. This is what they've been looking for. And then this is who can get them this result. That is the point of the lead magnet.
mhm,
So once
mhm,
they are convinced on these three things, the fourth part is now the scarcity and urgency. It's also about to introduce a little bit of scarcity and
mhm,
urgency, FOMO, whatever you want to call it, is for them to see that the cost of inaction is loud. Like if they
mhm,
don't do anything about it, this is what they also get to experience. Those
mhm,
are the four things I like to say, like your lead magnet must include
mhm. Yeah. For
introduction,
my, uh-huh. Tell
introduction
me.
to your offer,
Mhm,
selling them, sorry, introduction to your framework, selling
mhm,
them on your unique process, selling them on you as the guide, and
mhm,
instilling a bit of fear, FOMO in them to
mhm,
say, okay, I want this thing. And
yeah.
then the fifth part is basically prompt them into taking action. Whatever action you want them to take, whether it's to book a call with you, is to go and watch your webinar, is to join your community, is to take up your offer, whatever it is, that's what a lead magnet does. But the most part is to get them into a deeper conversation. That's what it main thing. So those five things. Introduction, selling a unique process, selling on you, and yeah, that's what we have.
So the lead magnet then is not the webinar that I'm going to record with my framework. Or can that
Mm,
be that? No.
So it's it can be the lead magnet, but it's always still good. It can even if it's the same thing, it's good to angle it on two different things.
Yeah.
Now,
Mhm,
now you could have the lead magnet is a lead magnet is a standalone thing that you can market. But now your start here module is also still selling them on your unique process, the same criteria I talked about. But now it's focused on it's gonna feel more like a conversation as well, like because you know that in your community, this is what they're here for. They've been looking
mhm,
for different things and they're here for it. So like it's basically the same thing, but the wording would just be a little bit different because the lead magnet is talking to anybody and everybody who's a potential client. But
mhm,
the start here module is talking to people who have come to you.
mhm. Yeah.
They've come to
Yeah.
you to like they are in your community. They saw something that got them interested in the community. So they're like, okay, this is what you're here for. This is what we're doing here. This is what you benefit. So like your look at it as the lead magnet goes to a cold audience. Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
The lead magnet goes to a cold audience, people who don't know you, who may not be know about what your process could be on all of those different dynamics. That's who it's gonna go to. You never know who it's gonna touch. So if you run an ad campaign to lead magnet, just anybody and everybody gets it. And then as soon as we lock in that part, the next part, the community now is people who have come to you. They've seen whether they saw your lead magnet, they saw your process, they saw something about your community, and then they came in. That's what you're looking at.
So the lead magnet, okay, it's just I'm still. So you said that at the beginning, the lead magnet is a standalone, but also can be a vehicle to invite them to the community,
Yes,
right?
that's it.
It's
Yes.
something that I will send to them in a message or somewhere. That's
Yes.
possible, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. But the
okay,
best part is also use it as a hook. Like you can get them, it's
yeah,
entire community. This is what they get to benefit and all that.
yeah,
Okay.
mhm, yeah, okay.
Sorry, can you give me like 5 minutes? I need to take care of something
Yeah, yeah,
urgent.
yeah,
Back. I'm coming.
yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yep. No, that's okay. What else I was going to say? Mm, yeah, so I'm clear now on my lead magnet.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing that I was thinking to bring people into the community is I run I ran inside of another community like a seven day fasting because a lot of people are looking into that,
Mhm.
and fasting is one of the things that I do with my clients for health. You know,
Mhm.
so I was thinking maybe to do just like a run a challenge inside of the community for people who are interested in that.
Okay. So the thing is, running a challenge is a bigger commitment. And I, it's, yes, it can get you like more customers and like, I mean, because they are more nurtured than an average
Mhm,
right now. So the idea is, I like to say like what we're doing now, if you check the 90-day accelerator, is focused on launching with a single launch post and then
mhm,
a webinar. Now,
mhm,
because you get very hot people to come in first. So that's why it's an accelerator. It's to get you the speed first.
mhm,
Then after you do this thing maybe your next launch, you can now do uh a 3-day, 5-day, or 7-day workshop to get more people in. Now,
mhm,
so that's why for now, I want you can just focus on the webinar launch, the DM conversations, the phone conversations to get a good number of them in. Once you
mhm.
lock them in, then you can now plan for the rest of what you have to
Okay.
get more
Mhm,
people in.
okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
So
Uh, yeah. I was thinking if I have any other questions. Mm,
Godson.
mm, no, I think I don't have any other questions. Um, Let me just think. No, I think I'm clear. So the lunch, well, the record, start talking, to talk about the vehicle,
Yeah.
and put a date for the lunch, start bringing people into the community, and then start having the conversations about the offer.
Yes. So I want us to wrap up with what are your, first of all, dates for, what's the date for the launch? Let's finalize on those ones. So
Okay, so
we'll
let's
put
do that.
numbers.
Let me just. So we said 4 weeks. Mm, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. For the week of the 22nd of September, the 25th of September,
25th?
yeah,
Hold on, 25th.
Thursday.
Oh, you want to launch on a Thursday?
That's
Okay.
not a good idea.
No, no, that's fine.
In
That's
your experience, is that a better day?
no,
It's just
no.
I don't want to watch it on Friday because people go off for the weekend.
I get it. So, I mean, you can launch on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It depends on the energy you want to put to it. We launched the first cohort on a Wednesday. We launched the second on a Thursday. So, whatever works.
Yeah. So
Okay.
25th September.
All right. So you'll be done with it. So that's a full month from now. How many people do you want to get into your community between now and launch?
I would like to get 100 people, but I don't know if that is achievable
Is that all you
because
want?
I don't have experience.
Is that all you want?
I would like to have 100 at least.
Is 100 all you want? That's what I'm asking.
No, I want more.
How
I
many?
would like to have more.
How many?
um, 300.
Okay.
Is
And
that good or not?
is
Yeah?
that enough for you now?
Well, I have a problem with failing, so that's why I don't do a lot of things, which I'm
Okay.
trying to change. Yes.
So we could do 300.
Okay.
So 300, how many people do you want to pay? How many clients do you want to get on your offer?
20 at least.
So 20 for the 1500, that is 30K in revenue.
That doesn't work, right? So we said five. So what is the percentage that we said? Normally 5%?
Yeah, I mean, no, so this is the thing. The variation of the strategies you're applying will change the numbers. So
Hmm.
for calls, one-on-one calls, it could be anything between 10 to 40% for
Hmm.
one-on-one calls. So
Hmm.
if you do that, it means you could be doing 10% of the people you get on calls with. So there's
Hmm.
that. For the webinar, you could do anywhere between 3 to 15% on a webinar, depends on how good you are
Hmm.
on your webinar. And
Hmm.
then the the other part of it is the launch post can convert a good number of people. So the
Hmm.
main thing you get to prioritize is, okay, who are the people coming in to your community? How do you get them nurtured? So like different things will come to play with your numbers. So you look at you want to get 300 people into your community as soon as possible. So
Hmm.
now, what are the different things that would work on their numbers, that will play the numbers, that will get you people? Number one action point you want to use to filter is how many of them will fill that form that you have. So when you get a good number of them filling the form, you now know, okay, 300 people came into my community, about 200 of them actually filled the form. So we have good number of people that are engaged. 200 people give you enough data that you're like, okay, that you can work with. Those 200 have filled your form and they're good and okay. How do you start that? Out of the 200 that filled the form, about 100 of them said, okay, yes. They either said yes or they would like to know more. The other 100 said they were they were just shopping around. They're just looking for information. You now say, okay, my main energy is in this 100. Not that the other 200 may not convert. Not that the other 100, I mean, yeah, the 200, the 100 that failed said no, and the 100 that did not fail. Some of them will still convert. But your primary focus is now the first 100 that said yes or maybe. Now, your
Hmm.
focus point is how do you get those 100 people that said yes or maybe to see more of your offer, to jump on a call with you, to connect with you, all of that. That's where you play the game. Now, your major
Hmm.
conversion now hits first on those people. So after you hit those people, the webinar you now do gets to invite all the other people in. More people get to see your stuff. So that's where you're going to be playing rinse and repeat. So that's the numbers game I like to talk about. Like, what are your conversion rates? What are the percentages? What are the number of people coming in? And then you keep tweaking these things in between. Just go back to simplify. Okay, this week I have 4 weeks to get people in my community, and I'm looking at 300 people. So which means if I'm looking at 300 people inside of my community at the end of the 4 weeks, It means I should be aiming at 75 people per week. 75
Mhm.
people per week. How do you get 75 people per week? No, let's say this week you start, you get only 50. You're like, okay, 50 people join my group this week, and next week, how do I get more of them? How do I make
Mhm.
up for the gap? Next week, you now do 70. You're like, okay, that's a good number. The third week, you now do like 150. Like you're already on your target, and I was like, okay, fourth week, okay, I can exceed my list. I can do more. Even this week, you launch, you do 100. You're like, okay, you're close to your target. How do you do more? You keep doing more. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's the first part of it, filling up
Mhm.
the community. Now you
Mhm.
now start playing. Okay, this week, 50 people join my community. How do I get more of them to fill this form? And now you're able to get the first 20 to fill the form. The other 30 have not filled the form. Now you go back, okay, the next week you're focusing, how do you get more of those people? So maybe you out of the new 70 that joined, you're now saying, okay, 70 people now joined. How do I get more of them to join? You have 30 people that did not fill the form before, plus, excuse me, plus 70 that now joined. You now
Mhm.
have 100 people. How do you get a good number of them to fill the form? The reminder, the follow-up, the DMs, all of those things. That's where it gets pretty technical. You're playing with
Mhm.
those
Mhm.
numbers, you're pushing them into those things. And then, okay, they
Mhm.
fill the form. You even the ones that said no. But first, I'd like you to prioritize the people that said yes. Start a conversation. Then,
Mhm.
even the ones that said no, you can also reach out to them and find out why they said no. Now,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
you also get some good data there to help you
Mhm.
with your content, your marketing, and conversations. And some of them, they may not have just been thinking about it and they said no. But then after you reached out to them to have a conversation, they're like, okay, tell me more.
Mhm.
And then you
Mhm.
start the
Yeah.
conversation. That's the game you get to play. But what I want you to come back to is the intention is you want to get 20 people to say yes to your offer for this cohort. You're selling the 1,500 offer, which gives you 30K in revenue, which is going to cover a lot. The thing is, when you look at it now, this first batch of revenue you generate is designed to create more marketing spend. You can now put more money into hiring a team that will deliver some of these things, take care of the small things. You put more money into marketing. You can start running ads and drawing more attention to your community, your lead magnet, and the likes. Because if you do this thing now, you hit your target, you can comfortably carve out a $1,000 per week budget on
Mhm.
marketing. You're running ads and bringing more people into your community because, okay, these are your numbers. That's why I
Mhm.
like to say play the numbers game first. So, like, when you know the numbers, you're like, okay, these are your conversion numbers. Let's get more people in. You're running the ads, you're getting more people in, people are seeing it, and then you keep rinsing and repeating. Still keeping in mind that you're going to have people that would say yes after a while. So like
Mhm.
you have the now buyers, the soon buyers, the later buyers. So still keep in mind that okay, you have this number of people. That's the game you get to play.
Mhm. Okay. And I have a question. So the
Yeah.
webinar,
hmm
do you run the webinar like live in Zoom or and then upload it to the community? One of the things that I'm not clear is these people are going to be joining the community.
hmm
What I need to do to make sure they're engaged in the community between when they join and when whatever they join by offer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So immediately they join. First, you set up the auto DM on school. We
Yep.
send them the auto DM. They see that. So you
Yep.
have your welcome post that will also take them to the start here module,
Okay.
introducing what you're doing. This is all of it. So you have that there.
Yep.
Then you also still follow up with people a day after. So some people might have joined now, but they did not reply. You can follow up with them a day later. Then the ones that have joined, they replied. Make sure you follow up at least 2 or 3 days after to know if they have gone through actually I like a day because it's fast, it's sooner. They have gone through the start here module. So you
Mhm.
touch base with them to make sure they are following your process. So you set your process out. mm?
Mhm.
So you start your
Mhm.
process now first. More people join your community. Okay, they've joined. What's the first thing you want them to do is to reply your DM to know like it opens up conversation. Now they
Mm-hmm.
reply your DM, you push them to the start here module. They go through
Mm-hmm.
the start here module and then okay, or the start here post, which introduces the start here module as well. So they comment there as well. So you want the engagement in the community. So when you
Mm-hmm.
know they've engaged there, you now go back, okay, they start watching the start here module. They watch
Mm-hmm.
that. The next thing you want them is to fill the form. They fill the form. The next thing you want is to get on a conversation with them after they fill the form. Now, what
Mm-hmm.
you do now is to come back. How many people replied you? How many
Mm-hmm.
people engaged in the start here post? How many of them watched the start here post, the webinar, and how many of them filled the form? So that's where you start closing the gap.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
start making sure you follow up with them more. You send out
Mm-hmm.
emails, you touch base with them more to make sure, okay, the ones that are missing this part of the step, because it's still your funnel. The ones that are missing this step, how do you close up the gap? That's what you do.
Okay. 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 So I have a question, a technical question on
Mhm.
school. Can you see when people are doing the training, where are they? How far they have gone or
Yes.
not?
So if
Yeah. So
they are
you can,
marking, yes, if they are marking, you see that percentage when you complete
yeah,
it,
I always mark. Yeah.
yes, you see it. So you're
Okay.
able to follow up and say, okay, so because some of them might watch it and not mark it, but then
Yeah.
some might mark. But yes, you follow up with them and know like, oh, you see, they haven't completed this thing. They might tell
Mhm.
you, oh, because we've had cases like that. They completed it, but oh, they did
Yeah.
not
Mark.
mark it. So yeah, you still follow up with that.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So I'm clearer now. I'm much, much clearer. Thank you very much. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But at the same time, it's good because I got the setup of the community and all of that is done.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, which is good.
What is
Uh,
okay? Do you
yeah.
have any
Tell me.
questions?
Hmm?
Do you have any other questions?
None. I think I am clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm clear. I'll join tomorrow morning. I think just to join
Hmm.
with the team
Hmm.
and yeah, 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 yeah.
So okay. Do you have what will I call it? What are your action points for this week?
Okay, I have many. So one, film, the start here
Mm-hmm.
training.
Mm-hmm.
Um, two, do the form. Three, lead magnet.
Mm-hmm.
Four, start inviting people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to community. And I think, well, five, post and talk about the destination.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's it. Start following with people.
Next one is to start conversations about your offer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Start conversations about your offer. You want to start telling people about what you're doing, why it's important, and why they should be interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
When would you like us to meet next week?
Perfect. So next week, let's meet. Maybe exactly like today. Will that work for you?
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let me schedule that in now.
Yeah. Perfect.
So do you think you'll need 1 hour or still 30 minutes?
No, maybe half an hour next week.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Schedule.
said 1 hour because we have not spoken for a long time, so I have too many
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah. Sorry, please, can you drop your email right now in the chat again? I don't have it here.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know email that you use because I have three emails, but I think you use this one. Well, I'll give you this because this is connected to the calendar that I use.
oh yeah, that's the one.
There's one?
Yeah. Is that the AU? Is that the one we use?
Yes, not AU. Yeah. I think .com was not available, which I was very surprised. Yeah.
Okay, this is coaching. Next week, Monday is the 1st of September.
Yeah.
We met by 8 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, we can do at the same time. That's perfect because then I get enough time to leave work like a 1 hour before. Today was a lot of traffic because it's raining. It's like
Yeah.
I arrived just like 5 minutes before that I couldn't go
Or
to
do you
the
want to do it
Zoom.
30 minutes after?
Sorry?
Do you want to do 30 minutes after since it's just 30 minutes?
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So 30 minutes after
Yeah, that'll be my 5:30. Sorry, my 5 o'clock.
5
Yeah,
o'clock.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Is that possible to get the recording for this call? Can you
Y-
send me the recording?
Yes, 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 yes. I'll upload
Yeah.
it onto you. Yes.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
That'll be
I'll
great.
just
So I can go through.
I'll yeah, I'll just reminded you to record on your own end. Next week you can record on your end as well, so you just have it immediately
Can
after.
I? Can I do that?
Yeah, but we've already finished that. But you
No, no,
can
no. Yeah.
so
Mhm.
yeah, we'll record next week on your end as well. So I just sent you the schedule for the invite
Perfect.
for it, and
Yeah.
then kindly confirm you've seen it.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay.
Done.
All right, so keep me posted.
Perfect.
I'll see you on the call later.
Excellent. Thank you, Theo.
Bye bye.
Bye. Have a good day. Bye.